Hi all. And the other thing that I want to share with you is the way I design the single part to make the CNC by itself. So in this you have all the holes where the screw will be put, and it gives a very good location on the way the machine is designed, and it also helps for making the CNC program for the machine. So basically on this view, and the head was removed, and I will make a special video explaining the design of the head, because the head is very complex and it's more different from the other part of the machine. So you can see here what I call the bed, and it's different kind of parts, and also inside the CNC there is some, let's say, some spacers and plates that join to the one with a lot of holes, and also in the column. So these holes give the ability to have some cables and also some wires getting inside the machine, and the cables and wires are protected from the chips. And you can imagine that if there is too many hot chips getting on the wires and cable, it can be a big mess. So that's why I decided to have a maximum of wires and cables inside the machine to protect them from the hot chips and from the coolant also. And typically on this design, so the bed supports the 4 steps, so the four foot, and the foot are placing in a very different position, and the foot are also screwed from the inside of the machine to allow them to be fixed in this direction. And more or less the back foot use a triangle plate to increase the rigidity between the bed and the column, and it's also a good way to increase the stiffness of the machine with a very single plate. And you can see that the way the foot is placed here on this plate, so the screw are working easily on the load, and the effort is placed in a proper way. The other thing I want to mention here is the fact that you can see that this plate that is supposed to support the lead screw and the rail is a little lower than the other plate, and it's also a good way first to make the table lower to the bed and to limit the space with chips getting into this area. But it also increases the stiffness of the machine on the Z-axis. You can see the Z here, and it's a very simple way to also increase the stiffness. Another thing that I didn't really mention in the other video is the fact that the head it could be very heavy. And if you let a very heavy mass moving with the lead screw in one direction, there is a lot of force to retain the mass, and the other way a lot of force to help getting upper, and the move can be very different, and the speed cannot be controlled easily in the both direction. That's why I decided to put on the side of the column some plates that are only to make a counterweight for the head. So those 2 plates are guided in the back here, and they will be joined to the head with a wire cable, a steel cable, and it will provide a counterweight, so it will be very easy to have the same speed on the Z-axis, and the weight will not force the machine to get down. So it's something also that need to be designed in a proper way, because you can have some very bad drama with the Z-axis in this situation. So so here it is, the detailed design of the machine that I can provide you. Also is some dimension regarding the machine. So in the front side, it is 270 millimeters. That is approximately 10 inches and 62. And on the y-axis, we can have the dimension of y-axis from this point to this point. So it's 850 millimeters. So it means that is 33 inches at the dimension, and the height of the column is, I guess it's 49 inches. It's 1240 millimeters, so that is, yes, 49 inches as height. So it gives you some dimension about the CNC machine, and the calculated weight of the machine is around 900 pounds. But we'll see at the end, depending on all the components that will be added to the machine, the weight will be very high. So this big weight is a good sign, you know, for the rigidity of the machine, and also will help to be able to make some very hard machining and milling operation. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will show you another video about the design of the head, and the head is more complex. Thanks for watching. Bye.